All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 6 of
The Holocast.
the Holocast.
Yeah,
I'm
we would have been live a little sooner, but
I was
we're having
struggling.
mic difficulties.
I mean, it's not easy to run a podcast. This is a pretty high-tech operation we got going on. The average person could not come in here.
But they could press the on button on the mics.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
I plead the fifth, buddy.
Today is Friday, May the 12th,
Friday, May 12th.
2023. It was a beautiful day in Indiana. It is humid as fuck though.
It is.
But
I
you
think
know
it's
what?
supposed to rain a little bit.
It is supposed to rain tonight, a
It's
little
gonna
bit
be
tomorrow
nice.
morning, I think. But yeah, you know, dude. Every time I talk to someone about the weather, they're always bitching about it, and it's like, dude, it's never gonna make you happy.
See, what I've done, and I've
Dude, I enjoy it in the rain, so I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
I've assigned, I've had good days in all sorts of weather. So,
Yeah.
now, when it's like a rainy, gray day, I remember this one specific day. Like, I was unemployed, and I just drove all around Delphi on these roads I'd never been on before, getting high as shit. Just all day. And it was like rainy and gray and gross. So now, whenever it's like rainy and gray and gross, I'm like, oh, this is like that one fun day where I just drove around and got fucked up all day.
Oh yeah, dude. When it's raining outside, my game plan is I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna open my windows. I'm gonna listen to it rain. I'm gonna play some vinyls. I'm gonna
Yep.
clean my apartment, or like clean wherever I'm living at. Like that is like, unless it's like constantly raining, like 3 days in a row.
Oh, yeah, about
Yeah.
the third day of rain, I am done with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm saying like an occasional rainy day here or there.
Third
Like,
day of any kind of weather,
yeah,
and except snow. If
snow and like the hot, like in the summer, like
snow, I feel like it starts to suck at like the third day trapped, and then the fourth day it's kind of fun again. You're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, we've been trapped for 4 days.
yeah, dude. It is fun. Like, and it's like also it's like it gives you a reason not to do anything. And
Yeah.
everybody's like cool, like they're not stressed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like as an adult, when you're relying on a paycheck
Oh, I know.
and you can't go to work for 3 days, and like I'm not getting paid for this. You're
Yeah.
like, first day, it's just like you said. First day, it's cool. Second day, you're like, all right, sorry. Third day, like I need to go to work because I need some money now.
Yeah. I've started
It's
to,
the third day, dude. It's the third day law.
dude. I hurt myself because like, not only do I need to go to work to make money, it's like imperative that I do something for 12 hours a day, so I'm not just spending money. Because like, days I don't go to work, it's retarded.
I was just thinking about it. I was walking today and I'm like, dude, on the weekend, like if I did a side hustle and I only made like $100, $200, that means I wasn't out spending money
I know.
on the weekend. It's like you made $100 on top of not spending money.
See, I thought that's
And
what I was doing with gambling. I thought I thought that's.
I think everybody thinks that.
I felt that way for 2 weeks, and then it all crumbled. No, we should. It'd be nice to fucking. Hopefully, this turns into the side hustle.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Hopefully, dude, if we ever make $1 off of this, I'm quitting my job.
What?
50 cents, I will put in a 2-week notice.
The first dollar we make, we can't really like get that dollar because it'll be electronically. But the next dollar that we have come across, we will.
No, we can for sure.
We could just cash it down to an account and
Yeah,
then.
just put it in one of our bank accounts and then go withdraw $1, and then that's the dollar.
Well, it had to be you.
Okay, why? You're not allowed to withdraw money from the bank anymore since the arrest and the child porn.
Dude, that's not funny. You can't be telling people that, dude. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to cut that out. Damn, you got my mind all combobulated now. No, I bank with in the why did I do that?
I don't know. You can totally say the name of your bank.
Yeah, I bank
But-
with.
Should you?
That's what I see.
I don't know. Good point.
Yeah, so I bank with this bank, and
As soon as you did that, I was about to say mine, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think I need to say that.
yeah, I was like, it's just gonna make it easier for someone
Yeah,
to act like shit.
That gives somebody that's like 2 steps of information.
Alright, dude, my brain was working.
Yeah, it was. Good
Yeah.
call.
All right.
Go with your gut, buddy.
Yeah, so it's like 45 minutes away is the closest one.
Ah,
So that's why I didn't get the quarters that one day.
that's right. This fucking guy had a goddamn meltdown
Yeah,
about.
dude. So my I live in an apartment. And you got to pay to use the washing and drying machine. They're fucking pieces of shit. I got them in the unit or like in the building, so I can't complain. Still pieces of shit. It's a fact. So I went to Regions. Well, I'm not going to name off all these banks because then I'm just helping you guys narrow down.
It's all right. I don't go. Oh yeah.
Narrow down what I don't have. See, I'm thinking out loud. So I went to one bank, and I was just trying to get some quarters. And this lady, 20, and she's like, I'm like, can I get some quarters? She's like, yeah. Like, do you have an account with us? I'm like, I'm just trying to get some quarters. And she's like, oh, I can't do that. She's like, well, you can start an account. I'm like, no, I'm good. And she's like, well, you can't get quarters from your bank. Some fucking sly ass comment. And I was just kind of arguing with her a little bit, and I was like, all right, just give me my fucking 20. Left, went to the next place, and they're like, yeah, same thing. Can't fucking do this. And then I was like, I'll go to Walmart now. I'll ask them. And then as I was walking in, you know, the little arcade sections they have, there's little quarter machines in there.
Nice.
And I'm like, fuck, I'll go spend something with this 20 because I needed to get some shit.
Then just
And then
chill at the quarter machine.
Yeah, and then I'll put the fives in there.
Makes sense.
Because they take ones and fives. I checked. And I'm like, all right, cool. Went through the thing, checked out, go over there. I'm like, getting some fucking quarters. Go to fucking use it. The bitch is broke, dude. It's unplugged, not working. And I'm like,
I don't think a single one of those has worked in the United States since like 2006.
yeah. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. And then I was gonna go to laundromat. I'm like, fuck it. They have to have a quarter machine there. I'm driving there, and then I called.
You almost drove to the laundromat.
I was
get quarters to come home and do your laundry.
Yeah, but I didn't have my laundry with.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I know.
I see what you're saying, but I didn't have my laundry. Yeah, all right, I didn't have my laundry fucking with me. I had to drive to get my laundry.
No, for sure. That's just. I'm more in awe at the fact that nobody was able just to get you a few quarters before you were to the point where you're like.
I've asked gas station too, and they're like, no, like we need them, and I'm like, that's understandable.
I've had,
but like help a brother out.
The one in the hometown would do it. They've done it for me a few times. I'm like, or no, actually, I mean they've given me like $1, but they hooked me up one time because I was going to buy weed. And I was living at home. I was probably like 19. And I didn't have a fucking job and I needed to buy weed. So I took one of those old quarter books that like your grandparents get you.
Yeah.
From the year I was born. And just emptied out all those fucking 1996 quarters.
That is so painful.
Took all of.
See, my grandpa got me that for it too. And then we collected coins together.
Well, see, this one like came with all the quarters in it. They were all new. It was like it came already complete. It was just like all 50 states from that year.
Yeah, and they're all probably the same mint.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I need a pack of smokes and some weed.
Yeah.
So I just fucking shook the whole thing until the quarters were out of it.
I'm literally working on one right now that my grandpa gave me.
I think that was the same one I shook for quarters.
Yeah. Different minds.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but anyways. So
no, but I will say, if it was the only one I had, I wouldn't have done it. But I have like sentimental ones that like my grandparents would give me every year. They'd give me like quarters every year. I kept those because I remembered them. This was one that was like, I dug it out of my parents' closet in my baby book. It's like, I've never fucking seen this thing before. I have no emotional connection to it. And I emotionally want a pack of cigarettes right now.
Yeah. Back to the story.
I'm sorry.
So I call him. Yo, can you give me some, because he's coming to my place. I'm like, can you give me some fucking quarters? He's like, all right. I bust a Yui, go back to my place. And then, like, there's a fucking ramp. Like, you just go right up and it kicks right to my apartment. And I'm just driving, and I forget this thing's fucking closed, dude. And I, like, pull over in the lane I'm getting in, and it says it's closed. And I just fucking lose it, dude. I just start screaming in my truck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And honestly, in all honesty, it's probably about the same time for me to go a little bit farther and bust a Yui.
Yeah.
It's probably Arguably, it could be quicker one way or the other,
But
depending
still,
on traffic.
still.
Yeah.
At that point, you had made up your mind, and the universe just decided that it was
Yeah.
not your day.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we came and made wings.
Was that day?
It was one of those days. Or it could have been the pork chops.
There have been a lot of wings made over here.
Yeah.
No, but
If it was a pork chop day, it turned into a great fucking day.
pork chop day. What was the pork chop day?
When we ate those good ass pork chops.
What pork chops was that?
When I made the breaded tenderloins.
Oh, the tenderloin, the sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
I just remember them being a tender or like
They
pork
were
chop.
thick. They were thick. Those were fucking good. You fucking crushed that one.
Mm-hmm.
The wings were fucking good.
Dude, I found some pork chops at Meyer that Dan showed me how to do the butterfly cut to make like the Indiana fucking tenderloins.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't had an Indiana or Midwest, I will respect the Midwest tenderloin. You have to look up a Midwest tenderloin. They are a lot of times, bigger than your fucking plate. It's literally like you get to like munch on some breaded tenderloin sticks.
It's annoying. It's like
it is annoying.
It's got
but
to the
it's
point
like,
where it's more of like the show. Like people, it's funny. It's It's
you could like fold this bitch 5-6 times.
Yeah,
and you'd still have
crazy.
overhang on the plate.
It's what like I've seen some places they'll like bring it out.
Yeah.
And it's got like the one fucking bun and the toppings, and then they also bring out like 4 other buns with lettuce and like onions and
Do
shit.
You remember Dan's fucking tenderloins?
Oh, dude, there was
the 8 ounces, dude. How they like kind of bowl up,
oh,
and you put
so
all the.
This
shit
is an old restaurant from our hometown
that I used to work at.
Yeah, and
worked there for 3 years. Shout out Dan the man, dude. His food so good.
Good guy too.
He's a great guy too. He just didn't want to up his prices.
Yeah, and COVID, I think, hit him pretty hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, dude, he was for the people though.
I feel like he'll make a comeback.
I hope he does.
I feel like he's got to.
I hope to God he
We'll
does.
fully endorse him.
Yeah, I'll be eating there.
Free sponsorship.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You know how like Theo fucking read for Gray Block Pizza at the beginning of every episode of his?
No.
Dude, it was like he started doing it because it was like I'm pretty sure like on the street he lived on. And it was called Gray Block Pizza. And then, like, every single episode of this past weekend, he shouts them out at the end, gives their fucking phone number. And I think they went out of business, and he still does it. He's still, like...
because he wasn't that big yet, so, like...
Yeah, he's like...
okay, I thought you were saying he, like, fucked him.
No.
Like, for doing that. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up.
But that'd be fucking sick. But, dude, did you know... This fucking blew my goddamn mind. Breadsticks.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
Describe them.
Dough.
Is it like a stick?
Yeah.
Made out of bread?
Yes.
I know you're talking about.
Thank you. Okay. Did you know dipping them in nacho cheese is an Indiana thing?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
I know. Cat. It's not.
I've been to California.
I saw factual evidence. I mean, like, people may do it, but it's not like here where you go to every pizza
I feel like
shop.
ranch and pizza's like that too.
Everything's ranch here, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's a Midwest as a whole. But, like, so I saw it on it's gay, but it was on Facebook. And it was this girl. And
the transitive property, does that make you gay because you saw it on Facebook, so you're using Facebook?
Yeah. I mean, being on Facebook's pretty gay.
Yeah.
I got to get on there to see what my grandma's up to. But
what's she up to?
Well, she's still dead. Woo!
That was good.
Got him. Oh no, one of them. She died before Facebook.
She had a good life.
No shit, she did clock out right at the fucking buzzer. I can't find it, but it was a lady from Indiana, and she was like, I was talking to my friends from like Ohio, and they do not believe me that everyone here eats breadsticks and cheese. And so she posted it, and then it got shared like thousands of times, so there was like 40,000 comments.
Really?
And it was people from all over the United States, and they were like, Utah here, never heard of it. It was like mind blowing. There was a lady that was like, I feel the same way. Like I went to, like I was somewhere out west. It was like Wyoming, and I ordered breadsticks with cheese from the local Pizza Hut, and they just gave me mozzarella sticks. They like didn't understand. Isn't that fucking crazy though?
Yeah.
Because that's like,
I still don't believe it. Like, I
I
believe
guess
you,
like
but like,
marinara sauce is like the main go-to.
well, that sucks for them people.
I know, like,
They're missing out.
dude, an Arnie's breadstick
Oh
dipped
my
in
god.
nacho cheese with like that nice little hard buttery outer
Pizza
shell.
King's breadsticks are pretty good too. And their cheese.
The like the deep the fried ones.
Yeah.
I like.
Dude, people don't know what the fuck we're talking about if they're in a different state. Pizza King and Arnie's, that's an Indiana thing.
If anybody's listening to this from another state,
They have.
goddamn miracle.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, I think there's some Chicago
Pizza
way.
King?
Pizza King and Arnie's. I'm pretty sure Arnie's goes into Illinois.
Alright.
I know they got one in Champaign.
Alright, but it's a very small area of the United
Yeah,
States.
it's
And, like, fucking. If those people from Illinois don't live in that fucking city, then they don't know what it is.
yeah.
Because, like, think you talk to someone in Indianapolis and you're like, Arnie's, and like, what the fuck's
Did
that?
you know
I did not.
there are two different Pizza Kings in
Here?
northern Indiana and southern Indiana? Like they're both called Pizza King. They both have licensing to use it. They started as the same company. I want to say it was brothers. Then they split off, and now one of them has like southern Indiana into Kentucky, and the other one has like northern Indiana into Michigan, I think.
Okay.
But it's like
Well, Brownies is like Brownies Pizza King. That's
that was specific to Rossville. That was because the people that owned that, their last name was Brown.
okay. So they're just like, it's our Pizza King.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, but it's the same as like there's like the Americus Pizza King in Americus, which is a wild name for a town. Have you ever?
Huh.
Isn't that a cool fucking? Like, it's such a. It's
Did not know that.
Americus as a town is like fucking 15 minutes from where we're at right now, and the entire town consists of an RV park, a gas station, and a restaurant that sells excellent, gigantic tenderloins. Wrap
Okay.
that all up with a bow. I had some.
So I was taking a walk the other day.
Yes, you were.
And
you
I
were
was thinking,
indeed.
I was just looking at the water. I'm like, if I drank that, I'd get sick.
What water?
Like over in
Like the creek water?
yeah,
Yeah.
in a stream.
Could get sick.
Probably a very good chance I'd get sick if I continued to drink it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I was thinking, if they just dropped a human in the fucking woods, and
Yeah.
he's like fresh out the womb or fucking like just just dropped him in the fucking world, and he starts drinking the water, is he just gonna fucking die?
No. Well, I think a lot of that depends on if the mother's there to breastfeed him, because I think you'll start to build up immunities. Because
I'm just saying, like a fucking 20-year-old.
like a 20-year-old.
And he just starts drinking. Like he's out in the woods, he finds water, and he's like, "This survived. Put it in my mouth."
Not boiling it, not nothing.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I think a lot of that also.
So I'm just saying, if we had to go back to rely on the fucking water
See, like I
source-
know you're better off if it's moving water.
Yeah.
You're safer doing that. And then like the farther away you are from civilization. So I think like if you got dropped off in like the middle of the fucking Amazon or something,
Yeah, you'd be good.
I think you'd probably be okay.
I heard they have like the richest soil. Like
In
the
the
best
Amazon?
soil
I've heard that
is
too.
in the Amazon.
I think that Graham Hancock feller
Yeah, it was from him.
was
yeah.
it that how
Dude,
like
he's got some wild shit. Like
he
some
does.
of it is like
But I'm a
But
fucking,
some
I'm
of
an
it-
idiot, so
yeah.
I can be convinced of almost anything. And listening to him talk, he seems like a guy that knows how to convince you of bullshit.
yeah. I'm not saying he knows or like everything he says is right, but some of it's like
Yeah,
it kind of makes too much sense.
yeah. I think some of the shit he says is true. It makes sense to me that shit's been fucking around and wiped out, but
Oh yeah.
also I'm a fucking moron. I have no fucking idea.
What's that like? At the end of the day, I'm like, it doesn't matter what happened.
No,
Like,
I
it's
didn't-
cool to know, but like,
I was pulling into your apartment complex debating on whether I was going to come here and podcast. I was just living in the moment.
yeah.
I was fucking.
Do you ever just like forget that you can do whatever the fuck you want?
Oh yes, I kind of realized that last night when I saw that fucking train
Yeah.
I was sitting there at the train tracks and I was watching it go by, and I'm like, I had enough time to like look in and see some of the windows and shit, and the lights were on, and there's people just like sitting there on a laptop on a
Yeah.
train flying through fucking small town Indiana.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that'd be neat to be them. And I was like, fucking train tickets are like $40. Like, I can do that tomorrow. I can just fucking get on a train and go fucking ride a couple states and turn around and ride it
Yeah.
back.
No, I like thought of it when I was hitting golf balls in my apartment. Oh, wait, I was just putting like throughout my whole apartment. I had to like establish that.
Yeah, back when we were ripping a 3-iron in your living room.
Yeah, no, I was like it never like clicked in my mind that like you don't golf inside. Then I'm like, who's
Why
gonna
don't
tell?
you? Yeah.
I'm like, who's gonna tell me no? Like, and why would I like think like, oh, don't do that inside?
That's
I'm like,
how,
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I think that's like when Steve-O started fucking building skate parks in his apartment and shit.
Okay, we're not gonna think of that.
I think it was an episode of Mania, very similar to what you're describing right now. You're like, I can golf inside.
No, I was putting. It was being
I can
reasonable.
drink at work.
I can do math.
I can quit whenever I want. No, dude, I just saw fucking Obama's daughter is hot as shit now.
Oh yeah.
I would fuck the shit out of her. What are we at?
21 minutes.
That was a good 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw fucking Obama's daughter graduated from college.
Yeah.
I was peeking at some of the pictures of her, and she
What's her
is a
name?
fine little mamacita. Sasha. Good name too for a hot black lady. She's like so hot. I'm starting to think that maybe her mom's not a dude.
And how we like saw pictures of her as a kid.
I don't think black kids are hot. But then it got me thinking, like, down the rabbit hole, not black kids being hot, but, like, being the president's kid.
Where did I was just trying to look up a picture on my phone.
Bro, you gave me the floor. I couldn't just not talk. You know silence makes me uncomfortable. He's reeling me back
Reel
in.
that shit back in. What's up with the cute black kids?
No, I said I don't think black kids are hot.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Tell me that's wrong. Am I supposed to think they are?
No. Oh. That's a trick question.
Checkmate.
So what are you talking about though?
Obama's hot black kids.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's what
Actually,
oh no.
Don't say it that way.
No, but like to be that age that they were when he got elected in '08,
Yeah.
being like going into like middle school, and then like they were the first ones that had to deal with like the social media at that level. I remember thinking,
That's honestly what probably won him an election with how good of a speaker is. The social media blowing up that well.
oh, dude, social
Moving it
media,
around.
yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying as good of a speaker as he was too, and then moving, circulating around a lot.
I don't really remember that election too much because what that was '08. So what were we
Yeah.
fucking 12?
I don't remember much. I mean, I've just heard some of his speeches, and he's just a very well-spoken person. Like,
I do
formulates
know,
his point.
You know, like the change posters. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the blue and everything.
Yeah, dude, that's like
It's a meme now, but like
Yeah.
that was plastered everywhere on the internet.
yeah.
They-
Oh no, it was everywhere.
They
yeah.
like did. They use the social media more than anybody ever had, and then Trump came through and was like, "Oh, you think you got social media figured out? Let me show you something." Have you ever seen fucking In Living? Let me show you something.
No.
You ever see that old Jim Carrey sketch?
No.
But fucking then Trump came through and just rearranged the social media. Dude, he was so good at it. He had to be fucking. They had to take him off of it for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Like, what does he know? What is he doing?
Dude.
How did he do it?
It's like when they made Jordan quit for a year.
I mean, Kanye and Tate, they broke it too, and they're like, yo, we gotta
Yeah.
get him away.
You see Tuck?
What's up with Tuck?
What's up with Tuck? That's our segment. That's our we. This is like the third episode in a row we brought up Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
So.
and it's what's up with Tuck. It's gonna be perfect if he runs for president because that is gonna be a very
shit!
long running segment.
I'll add a little fucking piano.
Are we voting for Tuck? Is that what's going on right now?
I would vote. I like RFK more than Tuck.
I'd rather hear his points before we get into it.
But he is taking his talents to Twitter. Bum 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 bum. Bodum bodum. Fucking Tuck is going to be hosting his. He said he's going to kind of keep up the same thing he's been doing. He's all for free speech. And he is going to be broadcasting on Twitter.com thanks to Elon Musk. I like that.
Can see this? What's up with Tuck?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy having a primetime show like that go to Twitter now.
It's crazy.
They've tried that before, like.
Yeah, we got Elon at the wheel now.
Thank God.
Got a lot of faith in him.
But they've tried to do like that Twitter shit before, like putting TV shows on there, and I feel like it's never worked. I feel like it has no choice but to work now.
Yeah.
If Tuck is going, that's like what, millions of people. Like,
it's very accessible,
and it's gonna get people on Twitter. Like everyone that's not already.
If we're thinking of this, Elon Musk has.
Oh yeah.
Been thought this.
Oh yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah. But I think it'll be.
What if he's like just listening? He's like, "Holy fuck, you guys are smart. Let's give him a call."
I'd like to think if Tucker is the dude that he seemed to be in that fishing video where he teaches the dude, if that's actually him at the core of his person, which I don't think it is. I think he's probably just like a hollow shell of a fucking newscaster like all of them.
Yeah.
But if he is a good person and he goes to Twitter and he sticks with the free speech stuff and is also not held under like the corporate Fox umbrella to where he has to like toe the line with the Republicans, you know, and can just say what he thinks, that could be fucking crazy. Like having a totally...
Yeah, this is Elon saying how, like, he's like, I want free speech.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And dude, it is... Dude, the chess moves of Elon Musk.
It's...
Like, that is another, like, what's up, dude? It's not a checkmate, but...
And it could
he
also...
just put their ass in check.
It could all crumble. Like, it could all go so bad, you know? Like... But it seems like he's on the right path.
Yeah, but he has so much money.
He has so much money, and
Dude, what's crazy is he's changing the world for the good. He's trying to do electric cars, which they all say fucking... Like, using those creates just as much pollution and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, does it really? Like, because then you're, like, taking away oil. The use for oil.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the pollution anyway. I think global warming is...
No, I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
Trying to help.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I agree with you 100%. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, make electric cars. Make make fucking oxygen-powered cars. Make whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Make it all. But let's not say that anything is the solution. Like, if you just open up access and you're like, make cars run on whatever you want. And don't make it obnoxiously pollution, you know.
Yeah.
You can't be dumping out fucking radioactive cobalt. But fucking let them go. Who gives a fuck if the batteries pollute or if...
Yeah, fucking gas does the same shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, in my brain, it feels like electric is like not as much pollution.
I think it's probably good on all fronts.
Yeah.
But
good. Like for some reason we're like, oh, this is terrible.
People they're like, oh, so I gotta stop every 300 miles and charge the battery?
It's like, how many times do you drive 300 miles?
Never. It's the average person will not drive 300 miles in a day. For years.
Do you know the people that have run into this problem? Do you know what they do?
Travel for a job? What do you mean?
That have had to travel over 300 miles and own a Tesla.
Oh, huh.
They probably own a second car.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Or, they're like, I'm going to rent a car.
Yeah, that's...
2 solutions. If you ever run into that problem, there you go.
And
But like,
I think anybody that's ever like lived in the town that they worked, or like lived in a big city and worked in that same city, the amount that you would pay to like avoid gas stations at rush hour, like never have to stop and fill up, always know your car's gonna
go to
start and
Walmart
run.
or Meijer and charge your car.
Yeah,
Dude, at the place I work, they have a charger
like that's worth
at work.
like the amount of ease that gives you in your life is almost justifiable for what it costs to have a Tesla. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Or you go home, plug the bitch in, and then unplug it, and you're like, I'm good.
yeah,
You get a little load, and you're like, oh, I want to fill my car up. Dink. Don't even have to watch it. No, swipe the card. Just go lay down.
yeah. I think a lot of the people that try and poke holes in the electric cars just don't like the idea of like big jacked up diesel trucks going away, which
Yeah.
does suck because those are fucking awesome.
Dude, they get a lot of hate, but it's like, what are they doing?
What do you mean?
The big jacked
Oh
up
yeah,
trucks.
it's like that's
Bro, just let them exist. Like, they're not doing anything. Like, yeah, their truck's loud. Yeah,
and
they, like, it makes a black cloud.
exactly
How
and
does that ruin your fucking day?
because I think so. Like the fucking super like eco people will see that, and it's like they don't see the battery from their fucking Tesla get buried in the desert.
Yeah.
They just know that there's no black smoke that comes out of it when they drive.
Yeah.
And
Or if
then,
they're driving a car too that just doesn't emit a black
yeah,
cloud.
it's the fact that
Yours is not as like transparent.
it's the fact that like in their mind, I think they can actively see the pollution
Yeah.
and like the fact that somebody's taking joy in that. They look at it like they're being slighted, and you know what I mean,
Have you ever been in a truck when someone does that?
dude. Rolling coal is the great. Have you ever rolled coal?
I have personally not rolled coal, but I've been in a truck multiple times, spinning tires in gravel and just fucking dust cloud, rolling coal. And I'm like, this is fun.
There's the right time and a wrong time to do
Yeah.
it. Like if
On
you
the fucking, in the middle of a red light.
on a biker, it's funny, fucking very, very funny. But I will say wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a detour from that. It made me think of something. I was in Chicago with a friend going to watch right before Purdue basketball had a meltdown.
Yes.
I watched the Big Ten championship game, so I went to the last game they won. That's
Yeah.
fucking awful. But I didn't want to talk about it.
I won $110. Thank you, Farley Dickinson.
Don't even speak those words in my goddamn apartment.
Can I put a Farley Dickinson
Shut the
poster
fuck
in
up.
the studio?
No. I will piss on it.
In your own apartment?
I will put. I'm
Take
not
it
a
out.
Neanderthal. I will put it in the toilet
Oh,
and piss on it.
yeah.
I'll take it outside.
You will. You would. Yeah. I'd get a Snapchat
Yeah,
video as
there you
soon
go,
as
yeah.
I left.
Yeah, but no, we went, me and a friend. He's driving, and there was a car in front of us, and it veers left at the last second. There's a giant ass puddle, and then a homeless dude.
Oh.
And dude, I'm telling you, this is awful. It was like in the movies, dude. Fucking big ass wall, and it just smacks him. And then his girlfriend is driving behind us in her car, and she saw all of it.
So you guys are in a car together.
Yeah,
And
she's
his
behind
girlfriend is
us,
following you.
and she sees it happen,
And can't do anything to avoid it.
and she does the same thing. But dude, we were in the car, dude, we saw each other and we're like, dude, I was like, dude, that was fucked up. And like, I kind of like didn't laugh at first because I'm like, it wasn't funny at all.
But
like, looking back on the whole scenario,
dude, and if movies have taught me anything, that guy was not having the best day of his homeless life. He just left the fucking VA, found out that he's gonna lose a foot. He's fucking.
felt so bad. But it is a great laugh.
I mean, it's fucking terrible. It is funny. It is funny though.
But back to what you were saying.
Rolling coal on a bike if you're gonna do it on a dude riding a bike, it depends if he's wearing the full fucking spandex suit and he's on a road with no shoulder.
Let it slide.
Roll.
Yeah.
Fucking dump that bitch. If
Buy a minivan with some kids in it. No.
Like,
Would I be tempted?
are the kids watching you, egging you on? Then maybe.
If well, I'm for the kids. If
Yeah,
the kids want it, then
yeah. If it's a
yeah.
little like fucking
Dude, I used to do that
crazy
all
Dukes
the
of
time
Hazzard,
with truckers,
oh,
dude, and it'd terrify my mom when she's on one and two lane.
dude,
Dude,
she would get so mad.
dude, it was multiple times. She screamed at me and freaked out.
With that
And dude,
jump they do when
no,
they
dude, and
grab the
she'll
wheel.
fucking move a lane over. She's like, meow. I'm like,
Oh, dude. So one of my best driving with old people, I was I was going to look at my first car. So I was like 15, 16. I was going up there with my grandpa and my dad because they're
yeah.
both like mechanically inclined. So between like the two of them, we were probably going to be able to figure out if anything was wrong with it. We were going up to Indy.
Between the
Down
two
to
of
Indy.
them, we
Yeah, between the two of them, I didn't know shit then. Like, I did not even know fucking how to. I went to look at a manual, and I sat in it to start it, and I'd never driven anything before, and I was like, it doesn't start.
Oh, I did the same thing too.
Then I was like, I did not know about the whole fucking pushing the clutch down and shit.
I had no clue either.
And it was a
That was my
Fiero.
first car there. Driving was a manual. That's what I learned with, and dude,
I'm still
I
not
miss
very
it.
good. Good enough to fucking.
Yeah, what were you saying? I interrupted you a lot. My bad.
God damn it! What was I saying?
You're going to fix
Uh.
between the two of you guys, the three of
Oh
you,
yeah.
them two.
Old people driving.
Yeah.
And so we're going to get off at the exit, and my old man's driving, my grandpa's in the passenger seat. My old man starts to take the exit and turn signal on and everything. My grandpa is looking dead ahead, so he's paying attention too. He thinks my dad is driving off of the road, grabs the steering wheel while my dad's turning off the interstate, turns him back onto the interstate, and we're caught in like the sliver,
Yeah.
like in between the exit and the interstate. And my old man goes, Dick, what the hell are you doing? He's like, you're driving on the road. He's not Joe Biden, but he kind of sounded like
Yeah.
me. And I was like, we're taking that exit. And he's like, oh, my bad.
That's funny as fuck.
I was just like,
What were we talking about before that?
hot black kids?
No.
No,
We
they're
weren't.
not hot. Not hot. Not hot black kids. You should have got the mic down there. You just fucking ripped a good one.
No, it was.
Was it?
It was just moving in the chair.
Uh-huh.
I would have tried.
Uh-huh.
Would have tried. Promise.
Oh, I was gonna fucking tell you about this this New York shit. Dude, so this is fucking crazy.
I thought you were gonna say this.
Chill. So, they're on the subway. There's two people here.
Did it again.
You're falling apart, buddy.
No, I tried.
I know, I had to get our Hitler bobblehead. So there's this
On
fucking
the Holocast.
oh god damn it. We might have I don't know if we can have the Hitler bobblehead on video and call it the Holocast. We might
That's a
have
very good point. I was just making a joke, but
I was like
connected some dots.
we're gonna have to have that to where you can't see the mustache. Yeah.
What is your bobblehead? That's the back of a bobblehead.
We'll turn it around at 100 listens. Once we get 100 total listens, we'll reveal the bobblehead we got. No, but so there's this fucking crazy. There's this one dude. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator in New York City. He's homeless. He'd been He'd been arrested. What was it? 42 fucking times. He was convicted of assaulting a 67-year-old lady in 2021. And he's running around the train, like, talking about how he's ready to go to jail, he's ready to die, he doesn't care if he kills somebody, blah, blah, blah. So this 24-year-old Marine fucking grabs him, puts him in a chokehold, tells a bystander to call the police, and just stays there with him in a chokehold. And then, I guess people walk by and they're like, yo, he shit his pants, I think he might be dying. And the dude ends up getting off of him. I guess he was on him for like 2 minutes. And then he like put him in a recovery position, where you lay him on their side. And dude ends up dying. Coroner determines it was the cause of death was a homicide. And so this dude got charged. He's getting charged with a second-degree manslaughter. And he turned himself in today. I think they let him go on like $100,000 bond with like some conditions and shit. But it's like, if this. Oh, and another thing about the whole shit that bothered me. I'm trying to look up news articles on this because I just want to see like either just a video of it beginning to end, or just like a transcript. You know, just and then I'll make my own assumptions. I went through like 4 different articles, and they were all like just given totally like one-sided stories for this dude that died. And it was the one that killed me. They said,
Can we just get the facts? That's what we want.
I just want to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the dude,
I don't give a fuck what you think. Just
maybe
tell
he
me
did
what...
choke him too long. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I can't fucking figure it out. And everything that I'm seeing online is trying to paint it as like this poor guy with mental health issues was unjustly killed. And from all viewpoints that I can see, it was a fucking crazy person. It was a danger to society.
Yeah.
If you beat the shit out of a 67-year-old lady 2 years ago, and he's still homeless and talking shit on the subway, I think he's bound to do it again.
Yeah.
So, like, he should still be in jail for beating the shit out of the 67-year-old lady. Maybe he needed a dude to choke him until he shit his pants on the subway, and that's what it's going to take to turn somebody's life like that around. And if that doesn't turn your life around and it accidentally kills you, I'm fine with losing a few. You know? But, I don't know. This shit.
There also could be, like, the Marine dude just fucking snapped. He misread the situation and just choked him out a little too long and killed him. I don't think his intention, unless, like, he just went in some rage.
No,
and killed him.
And
like,
the fact that he was, like, choking him, told people to call.
Yeah, it sounds like he was calm. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like he had choked people before.
Yeah.
You know, like, been in fights and was like, it's under control. And sometimes that happens. If you're a fucking homeless person in New York, you're not living.
Yeah, you're not in good physical condition.
You don't got tofu in your fridge like some of us.
I don't even want the tofu in my fridge.
I'm just saying, you're moving on up, buddy.
It came in a fucking...
You just ate avocado toast, and now you're
It wasn't
tofu?
that good. I'm just gonna try it. You can try some too.
You're gonna be drinking Fiji water out of a champagne
Absolutely
glass.
not. Don't disrespect me like that, dude.
Bro, you better fucking watch yourself. Don't make me choke you to death on the fucking F train.
I'll shit all over you.
That'd be my worst nightmare. Would be getting choked to death in front of people, and the last thing that
you can't call them daddy while they're doing it.
Well, yeah, that'd suck. But then the last thing you hear before life slips away from you is just, dude, stop! I think he's dead. He shit himself, and then the fucking hallway just closes.
You wanna go into some sports?
Yeah, we could fucking hit some sports. I guess this is the sport. We're doing a sports segment, and this is where that starts.
Yeah, and it starts right now.
Bum, bum, bum.
So last night,
boop,
for the NBA playoffs, we had the Clippers and the Suns, or the Nuggets and the Suns. My apologies. The Nuggets closed the game out. The Joker had 30, 10, and 12. 13 of 18 shooting. Pretty efficient.
You said Nuggets won?
Yeah, Nuggets closed out the series. They won the series 4-2. So now they will play the winner of the Lakers and the Warriors. Also last night, the Celtics...
what does the Lakers-Warriors count at?
3-1. They played tonight at 10.
3-1 Lakers?
Yeah. And then we got Boston. They won the game. It was a very low-scoring game, heavy defense.
Who'd they play?
The Philadelphia 76ers, 95-86.
95-86.
Yeah,
low-scoring game.
Yeah, dude, it was heavy defense. It was a basketball game.
I like to see it.
It's honestly enjoyable to watch.
Is that at Boston or at Philly?
That was at Boston. I don't know where Game 7 will be at Boston. No, that game was in Philly. Last night was in Philly.
Game 7 will be at Boston?
Yeah. And then tonight we got The Warriors and
What could
the
be?
Lakers.
We got Game 6. Could be the final game. Is this going to be at Golden State?
No, it'll be at the Lakers, and then Game 7 would be at if they play it at the Warriors.
Would be an exciting Game 7 to say the least.
So a lot of people are saying that the Lakers are getting way more free throws.
Yeah, you were telling me about this before
Yeah.
we started. This is a fucking wild take that anybody is even upset about
So
this.
I went through the games. I did some math. The Warriors, 46% of their shots are threes.
And
They're
you're an
shooting.
idiot to foul somebody on a 3.
Yeah. And then the Lakers they have 142 threes this series. The Warriors have 214.
And that's made or
Yeah.
attempts.
No, that's attempts.
Okay.
Yeah, they've shot 72 more threes.
Jesus
Or it's
Christ.
52.
52 more threes. Well, yeah, so it's no wonder that they're not seeing the free throw line as much as the Lakers when, like we were saying, between AD and LeBron, a lot of their game.
D'Angelo Russell driving the ball too.
Yeah, like LeBron, his whole career, he bangs the post, and then half the time he gets fouled. A quarter of the time he doesn't get fouled, but gets a call. You know, and then.
Well, I mean the Lakers have only they shoot 5.2 more free throws a game than the Warriors, so we call it 6. Like, that's not
that makes
that big of a
100%
margin.
sense.
I mean,
Steph Curry has no place in the paint
no.
when they're playing the Lakers.
Him, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole, 3 of their big minute dudes. Jordan Poole has kind of been wishy-washy on the minutes, but he's still the only thing he does is shoot threes. Like,
see, I feel like we're setting up a straw man argument and just knocking it down. I don't feel like anybody could actually be upset that the fucking people actually think that the Lakers are getting hosed or getting fucking benefit.
Yeah. When you got AD, most of the scoring is in the paint.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna get fouled. He's bigger, taller. He's one of the best centers in the game right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard to stop him. You gotta foul him.
It's like when they were doing
You got LeBron James, like,
remember
amazing
like the Hack
driver.
of Shaq?
Yeah.
It's like that would have been like pointing out one of those games and being like, well, Shaq shot 35 more free throws than anybody else.
Like,
was that some
no
referee
shit.
issues?
He's
like,
2 times bigger than everybody else.
Like, is it the refs or is it the fact that there were 5 dudes on the floor trying to foul him every time he got the ball?
Yeah, they literally got shitty big men to foul him.
Exactly.
Their job was like, yo, go foul him hard.
He was the Josie Martin. They put the Josie Martins in there.
That's what's wrong with that. They don't have any of those. I guess they do, but they don't have some big fat dude.
I want to tell a quick Josie story.
Yeah.
Just to make that story make a little more sense to the listeners.
Right.
Yeah, we were playing at
Bleachers.
a Boys and Girls Club, and we were always a terrible basketball team.
We went out there and had fun.
We
did.
did.
And it was fun.
Austin was in it pretty much beginning to end. You came in a little late, but you stuck it out until.
No, not till the very end.
Yeah, you did.
No,
you played in that tournament at Jeff, didn't you?
No.
When we were like freshmen in high school, and we all got food poisoning from the barbecue chicken pizza. I blocked that little black kid shot so hard that he started crying, and his team was cheering.
Did you guys win a game?
No.
Because I thought you guys played after and you won a game. Because I quit. Because I never won a game with
you. Came back for the late one. I'm telling you.
Okay, maybe I did.
It was like 2 games at Jeff. Okay, this doesn't matter. Okay. We're gonna edit that out.
All right. You can do a lot better than that. That's quite.
No, because look how obvious the clap lines are. It's like a super thin.
Oh, I thought you were looking for like a big spike.
No, it's just. All right, back to business.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, I was getting. All right, yeah.
So our buddy. Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Our buddy Josie. We were playing at the Boys and Girls Club, and he would foul out every game. Most of the time, he wouldn't play much of the second half. And this one particular game, he had 4 fouls. The coach.
We were probably down by 20 to 40.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
That was tough.
I do remember that. Yeah.
The coach was my old man.
You blocked the kid. I remember that now.
The coach was my old man, and Josie has 4 fouls, and he's sitting on the bench. And the other team at this point had put in like the scrubs of scrubs. And one of the kids on the court happened to be mentally challenged, and
I don't remember. I do remember this now.
we put Josie in there. And as he was walking in, my old man gave him a slap on the back and said, "Go in there and get your fifth." And inbound pass, whistle blow, like before you could even see what was happening, Josie tackled the retarded kid into the bleachers. And just like it was like past the point of like the whistle blowing. Like the refs were like blowing the whistle while running over. Like, whoa, what's going on? Like that kid.
He never got teed up though.
No, because they could tell it was like he just didn't give a fuck. Like they thought he was retarded too. Sorry,
like,
buddy.
This kid likes to foul.
Yeah, like nobody cares when they hurt each other. It's like inner city violence. Just turn the other way, and as long as it stays out of the nice neighborhood. Bless you.
That was a cough. Believe it or not.
Can we take a break? I want
Yeah.
to smoke a cigarette.
All right. I gotta tell my friends.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, we are back. I'm not. I'm kind of a distance away.
Yeah, we got Austin in the background. He's got his hands full right now. He is doing some sort of calculus equation. Looks like he's trying to find the true sum of the square roots of the universe. Oh, never mind. He's not writing on that paper. Oh, what I thought was his worksheet is actually seems to be some sort of very thin parchment paper wrapped around a small triangular cone that says war.
It says war.
No, the paper cone.
Uh.
God damn, bro. I was being stupid enough without your
I thought
help.
you were saying on this.
Oh, no, I see.
I'm back.
He's back in action.
I'm really back now.
The lone gunman. The real second shooter. I wanted to say I feel like I came down a little hard earlier on the crazy black guy on the subway. I thought about it when I was outside smoking a cigarette, and I feel like I have a one-sided view. I feel like I'm automatically on the side of the white Marine and not the crazy black guy.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I just want to know the facts.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting at, and then you kind of like.
I do want the facts, but I do have this preconceived. I'm going to be open and honest about it that I am, without the facts, I'm on the side of the white Marine guy. But it's less about a race thing. It's the fact that it was a fucking crazy guy on the subway. And
Yeah. Speaking crazy.
Yeah.
He got stopped.
Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
And he found out.
Yeah. That's like kind of what happens when you kick your buddy's golf ball off the green. You find out sometime.
And I told a dude I work with at work, like, we're doing something. He's like, what do you think's going to happen? And I was like, I don't know. We're going to do it. We'll find out. He's
What do
like,
you mean?
I forget what we were doing. What the fuck were we doing?
Me and you?
No, a buddy at work.
Oh.
He's like, we were like working on something. And he's like, how are we going to do this? And I was like, I don't know. We're going to like try different ways and we'll like find out.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. Like, it like clicked. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we're going to like fuck around. And we're like going to find out. Like, for real.
Well,
And he's
yeah.
like, because like we say it at work, like fuck around, find out. And then like I like felt
You
it.
used
I
it.
saw it click in his brain. And he's like, oh shit.
Makes sense.
And he was
Sometimes
just
that is the only way to find out.
yeah. I mean that's
fuck around.
That's what I do in life. That is how I've got to where I'm at in life.
Just
Not-
keep fucking around until you find out.
Yeah, that's what I do, dude. Like I was talking to one of our friends the other day, and I was like, dude, you know what? I just keep doing life, and I keep failing, but I just keep trying. I was like, I'm gonna keep failing, but I'm just trying. Like,
I feel like I should be more upset with my failures too. I hear everybody talk about like feeling bad about themselves, and I like every
I think
time
they just want the victim mentality. Like, that's what I think. I'm like
every time I fuck up something big in my life, I'm like, man, I'm an idiot.
yeah,
Shouldn't have done that. Not gonna do it again.
yeah. That's I think that's the way you should think.
And
like,
then whatever it is, I'll be upset for like my next drive to or from work.
yeah, and then
like,
I'm just like,
When I got evicted from my apartment, I was bummed for like a day and a half, and then I was like, I don't know. Staying in my car is gonna be kind of fun. Like,
Yeah. Dude,
I was right back on cloud 9.
honestly, like when you were doing it, I was like, bro, he's living in his car. I was like, I could like make it happen in my truck if I had to.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal, but
Luckily, I
like,
do have like a place to stay, and I'm not 100% out of my car, like living out of my car.
yeah.
But I think if I was actually, I've thought about it. Maybe just like, I don't think it'd be bad if you had like a system of organization. Like, use your instead of me, like I have a fucking bandsaw in the trunk of my car. I'm not making great use of the space that I have available.
I've seen.
Yeah. Um, but if I were to like have a system of like, you put your dirty clothes in a basket in the back seat, and then like, god damn, it's just too much shit, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to
Do
do
you go
laundry.
to work in sweatpants?
Yeah, I go to work in shorts. The only thing I gotta wear to work is steel toe boots and safety glasses.
You
Every
can
day.
wear sweatpants to work.
I can wear sweatpants to work. I've worn pajama pants to work. I've worn plaid pajama pants and fucking these boots.
And no one said anything.
No, I don't fuck anything up. I make good parts. Dude, I could
Like no one's like, dude, if someone I worked with, like, I'd definitely fuck with them. Like, what are you doing, dude?
No, I think everybody at work thinks I'm mean because I always look so upset. I'm always throwing shit and yelling. But I'm never mad. Like, I like all of the fucking people I work with. I can't talk too much about work. I love everybody there. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
We're just talking about the fucking.
Yeah, but no, I fucking. Yeah, right now, since we're audio only. Jesus Christ. Next time you hork up like that.
Hey, all right, man. You're being so aggressive, man. Maybe that's why people don't talk to you at work.
Probably, yeah. No, but
I'll cough in the mic if I want to. But thanks, I
you
appreciate
don't know how to edit it yet.
I'm going to eventually.
I'll show you.
Leave it in there, bro. Fuck them.
I don't know
Fuck
either.
you.
We're gonna.
I'll cough in here again.
Editing.
Not fuck you, but fuck them who's listening if they're listening.
Yeah, fuck them. Do it again. More obnoxious. Put the whole microphone in your mouth and hum. That's not a hum. Do like a.
They got the.
Oh.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! They got the job done.
I'm not editing any of that out now. Starting with the first cough.
Exactly.
No, but
I think you only have one section to edit in this.
I don't even think it's necessary.
It would be cool if we wrap this up and then listen to it now.
Let's go a little bit. We're not even to an hour yet.
Okay.
I want to at least give the people an hour.
All right. No, I figured we were like almost at an hour.
We're getting up there, but let's go for a little bit longer. Don't be no bitch.
All right. Well, I'm just saying. So you both. I don't know how long you want to stay. I don't know what you're doing.
We need to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
You don't understand what kind of operation we're running over here. We got mouths to feed.
Yeah. I just want to listen to it too, man. All right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know you wanted to listen to it.
That's what I was saying.
I stopped listening halfway through your sentence. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm busy thinking about what I'm going to say, and I just don't give a shit what you're saying.
I understand that.
So I got... What the fuck?
That was scary.
We lost the spring off the microphone.
That would have fucking been great if it hit you.
I tried to pretend like it just did that, but it did that because I was fucking with it.
You're pulling on it.
Yeah, I was pulling on it pretty good. I ripped it right off of there. That was 100% my fault.
Did it hurt your finger?
No, I kind of like just pulled it.
All right.
But you're talking about on our little break right there, on my cigarette break, you put in some parlays, some parlays. This is the gambling section of the episode, brought to you by DraftKings. Use code FATBlackJewBaby for a 15% first deposit match. And if that... Go ahead.
That water went down the
The
wrong
cough cast.
I like that.
That's our backup for
Alright.
when
We get canceled.
we're not gonna get canceled. It's
No.
just gonna be like the YouTube automated system is gonna send us an email like you can't fucking post this, and then we're gonna have to go to our backup.
Yeah, my parlay is fucking pull it together there. You also was?
Yeah.
I forget about that a lot.
No, you have a Jimmy Butts. Jimmy Butts.
Yeah, so I got this New York Knicks money line.
New York Knicks money line.
Jimmy Butler 40.
Jimmy Butler over 40.
And Jimmy Butler 2 threes.
2 threes for Jimmy Butler.
A $1 bet.
$1 bet to win 207. I think that's doable.
I think so too.
I bet the one thing that I bet the one fucking leg that doesn't hit 2 threes.
Damn! So I got Jimmy Butler 1-3 Miami Heat money line. Jimmy Butler 25. Jalen Brunson 25. Jimmy 6 assists. Bam 6 rebounds. RJ Barrett first basket. $2 for 117. And RJ Barrett scored the first basket.
I like it. You got the first basket, eh?
Hey, Canada, eh? Don't you know? Remember that principal that we had? Or were you there?
I wasn't.
For Mr. Hoover.
Oh yeah, light bulb head.
Don't you know? You don't remember that? It's like a Wisconsin thing, but that was the first time I ever heard it was from him.
He's the one that kicked me out of school for 10 days.
What'd you do?
Shut down all.
Oh, I was sitting right next to him when this happened. Actually.
Damn, bro, throwback. That was.
Mrs. Hutzel's class.
No, Mac.
Oh yeah, shout out Mr. Mac.
I think it was like teacher. First hour.
Great teacher.
He was a great teacher.
Dude, he told me. He told our class one time. He's like, you really don't need like school or anything. Like, if you just read books, like you'll be educated enough.
Which is fucking terrible bullshit. That is fucking horseshit. Just read books. What kind of fucking advice is that?
What?
Just read books and you'll be okay?
Yeah, you'll be like educated enough if you can read a book, and, like get knowledge from them.
I mean, it helps. I feel like that's terrible advice, though.
No, he was like, he didn't say completely abandon the fucking school system.
That's fucking awful advice.
You're being a cocksucker.
No, just to go tell a bunch of fucking 8th graders, you'll be alright. Just fucking read. Don't need to learn a skill. The world doesn't suck. Just read the Chronicles of Narnia and everything will turn out fine.
That's not what he was getting at. Don't drag Mr. Mac's name through the mud.
Okay, you're right.
He's a great fucking teacher. You're making him look like a villain right now.
I know. That could...
No, he was the, one of the chillest teachers we fucking had.
No, he was. We were in his class when Sandy Hook happened. I think we talked about that on, like, the first or second episode. But, no, my little run-in with the law, I just decided to fucking see if command prompt would work.
It did.
It did. And you can just, like, get a fucking list of all of the active users on the system, since it was, like, a fucking whole school system. What's the network?
Yeah.
And you just pull up a list of all of them and then just fucking double-click Control-C, and you copy all of the fucking, like, addresses, and then you can just do like shutdown-S, and then it asks which computer you want to shut down, and hit that with a little fucking Control-V, and next thing you know, you got fucking 1,000 computers shut down at the exact same time.
And what were they doing in the elementary?
They were taking like it was the Indiana standardized testing.
We called it I-Step.
I-Step, but it's just like the fucking...
You got U-Step, F-Step.
Yeah, it's just
Don't
a fucking...
fuck step.
Just the gay shit where they
hop, skip,
make sure
step.
that your teachers are actually not just taking pills and drinking in the classroom.
And dude, what they do is they have the answers, and we just go over them.
Yeah.
A couple times.
100%.
And it's like, all right, some motherfuckers are gonna understand this. The others are gonna kind of remember it, but they're gonna know how to figure it out.
Yeah.
And the ones that it didn't matter if I helped them for 2 weeks are gonna fail. They're gonna fail.
Yeah, and they were like, some of the kids are gonna cheat, and if they can figure out that these are the answers and just write them down, then they're gonna figure out life all right. And they'll be able to fucking they'll be a principal someday and be their
Maybe that's the
boss.
point of school. Like, if you can figure your shit out, like, you're good.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that's like, yeah, most things are like an intelligence test. Whenever it's like a drug test, that's how I look at drug tests for jobs.
Yeah.
Fuck, really blowing my cover on this one. Like,
You're blowing a lot of people's cover, I feel like.
no, you don't do any drugs or smoke weed, and that's just me.
I
But
know, but
like,
I feel like what you're saying is like sacred knowledge that
no,
I've only been shared
no.
upon because I know people like that.
Maybe this feels like sacred knowledge from both sides of it. I feel like the fucking businesses are like getting together. Like, I fucking do you think those dumb fucking employees know that we're just seeing if they know how to pass a drug test? And all of us are like, they don't know there's fake pee.
Oh yeah,
But no, fucking the whole reason like,
but there's people that don't know that.
and those are the people that are stupid that aren't gonna get the job.
Yeah, exactly. You're helping them out. It is sacred knowledge.
If they're smart enough to fucking pick up a phone, download a podcast, and listen to us talk about bullshit,
Do you know how easy
fuck.
that is?
Damn, bro, you're right. Oh, if somebody's listened to me and you talk for an hour and 6 minutes, they're the dumbest human alive.
Yeah,
That we can't tell
exactly.
them. And we're back. No, but it's 100% just a fucking.
That's
Like,
life, though.
I
Just,
fail a drug test visually, like
Yeah.
just looking at me. Like,
No, I would never. What?
I'm like always
I know.
visibly high.
I was a joke.
Okay, I
Damn.
was shocked. I was kind of happy though. I was kind of
You're
like, oh,
damn.
I don't look as fucked up as no, but
It's your eyes. You're just like.
I know. My eyes are always fucked up. The hair doesn't help. Everything's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of it. You just gotta fucking. They're just saying if you're smart enough to either get pissed from somebody you know that's got clean shit. Oh, I got a funny story. So
You're giving away the secret knowledge, bro.
chill, bro.
Giving away the sauce, bro.
The sauce is
Sacred.
No, no. We gotta be communal with the sauce.
All right.
We gotta share.
I'll fucking let this one slip.
No,
Nah,
fucking-
I'm just fucking.
I'm pretty sure drug tests aren't even real anymore because nobody wants to work. I'm pretty sure they don't even fucking go by the results. Because I've taken drug tests for jobs that I know I failed. Like, I smoked going to the drug test, and then just took it. And I was like, wow, fuck, I'm here. Like, I'm not paying for this checkup. This is on the dime of True Green.
Yeah.
No, so my good fucking drug test story. I was trying to work for True Green, which is a landscaping company.
Yeah.
And I went in and it was on Indeed, so I like applied online.
I found that conductor thing on there. Does
The
that
train
mean-
conductor?
Yeah. Have you seen it on there?
Uh-uh.
If you hop on there, and
I
look
might check that out. That sounds
Yeah.
sick.
I think you go to like San Antonio or Texas to fucking train for like 3 to 6 months.
I'm sure there's no prior requirements to be a train conductor.
It's like no, you're getting trained.
To be a conductor?
Yes.
Or to be like a conductor's like fucking book boy. No,
You-
don't
you-
look. I believe you. We'll
You
look it up
keep
after.
you keep talking.
Okay.
You were fucking saying words and stuff. Fucking.
No, but I went in to interview at this True Green place. The boss had called me beforehand. He was like, "Hey, you have experience. We were really looking to hire you. Why don't you come in tomorrow? We'll get all the drug test stuff over with, and we'll get your paperwork done, get you hired on." I was like, "Bet." Hung up the phone, called one of my buddies that didn't smoke at the time, and I was like, "I need some of your pee immediately." And so he hooked me up with a fucking like a Pure Valley, what, like the real thin, shitty fucking water bottles full of pee, and he had a bunch of masking tape around the fucking lid trying to hold it on. And so I go in to this fucking interview and drug test, and I have this piss stuffed into the waistband of my shorts, and I'm just trying not to move so it doesn't crinkle or nothing. And I go through the whole fucking interview, and it was like an hour long. The dude's walking me around the facility, like showing me their mulch piles and shit. And when it gets to the very end, I'm like, all right, bet. I gotta fucking get rid of this piss. And he's like, all right, we're gonna have you come back and probably next week or so. We're gonna schedule your physical and drug tests. So we'll talk to you then. I was like, huh? He's like, oh yeah, we do all of our drug testing and all that through the hospital in town. And so I just walked around in like a 90-degree summer day for an hour and a half in khaki pants with a leaking bottle of fucking piss in my waistband, trying trying to pass a drug test that wasn't going to be for another 2 weeks. So then I bought like an $85 detox, tried to clean out before the drug test, and did not did not work. That was a shitty story. I don't even know why I told that. Sorry, everybody. What are you looking up, buddy? I forgot.
Um, the train conductor. It's just
There's a train conductor job.
yeah. Um,
All right,
it
that's
says
now
it's an entry level job.
entry level, huh?
Yeah, $70,000 to $100,000 a year.
What are we going to be doing?
Um, let's see. At Norfolk Southern, conductors are responsible for the safe,
Norfolk Southern?
yeah, and
I've heard.
efficient movement of freight trains. As a conductor's job include coupling rail cars to build trains, delivering rail cars. So you're gonna be doing the whole bitch, moving the
Damn.
trains around, fucking driving the locomotives.
Damn, bro.
That require so you gotta
That'd
be
be
ready.
fucking sick.
Well, you're not gonna like this. You
What?
gotta be ready on a 90 to 2 hour notice. So they call you whenever.
90 minutes to 2 hour notice?
Yeah, they call you and you're like, yo, bitch.
But that's probably like while you're on call.
Yeah.
It's not just like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's probably like you do like 2 weeks
It
on.
says the work schedule is often non traditional and requires many to be available to work on a 90 to 2 hour notice. Dude, I've heard that they work like motherfuckers. And you
Damn,
make a
bro.
lot of money, but
I don't want to do that. I want to be like a fucking. I want to work on a train like shoveling
want to
coal
know?
or something.
Yeah.
I don't need 70 grand. Give me 30 grand and it fucking.
During training, a conductor trainee will earn 25 an hour with a minimum of 200 earnings per shift.
Interesting.
After training, conductors can earn 70,000 in their first year.
All right, I would have shot myself if I was listening to this by now. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. That was another episode of the Holocast.
Peace.